The wife's last move. They say every story of betrayal ends with silence. But sometimes, the quietest person is the one who was never defeated, only waiting. Victor Langford thought the storm had passed. His enemies were gone, his empire rebuilt, and the ghosts of his past finally laid to rest. But while the men fought for power, the woman they forgot was making her last move. Catherine Langford. Elegant, composed, dangerous. She smiled for the cameras, hosted charity dinners, and gave speeches about grace and forgiveness. But behind the champagne glass and gentle applause, she was dismantling everything Victor had built, one silent signature at a time. For months, she met in secret with lawyers and bankers. For months, she prepared documents that no one dared to question. And when the time came, she signed away the final pieces of Langford Industries. Not to her family, not to a foundation, but to their oldest rival. Victor learned the truth too late. A single document lay on his desk, her handwriting at the bottom, her ring imprint still visible in the ink. The woman he once loved had sold his legacy. His name, his empire, his power gone. Not by force, but by her choice. Emily tried to comfort him, but Victor said nothing. He didn't rage. He didn't cry. He simply whispered, "She finished what I started. She just never told me she was part of it." That night, Catherine stood by the window of the Langford mansion. Rain touched the glass. Her reflection looked back at her, a woman who had gained everything and lost herself, power without love, victory without peace. She left the house quietly, leaving no letter, no apology, only a final message on Victor's phone. 3 words, "Now we're even." The world called it her greatest move, but Victor knew it was her last. He walked through the empty halls of his mansion, hearing echoes of the past, her laughter, their arguments, the life they once shared, and as dawn broke, he realized something no empire could ever teach. Betrayal is never truly about hate. It's about pain that never healed. He whispered a prayer, not for revenge, but for peace. God, teach us to let go of what pride destroys, and give us the strength to forgive what love could not fix. Then, as the sun rose over the ashes of the Langford name, a new question hung in the air. If love and betrayal share the same heart, which one wins in the end? This was the wife's last move. But the story isn't over, because in every buried secret, a truth still breathes. Now, the final episode. Episode 5, The Truth They Buried. Watch now.